Alright, so in Welcome to the Jungle, there's 3 guitar fills that they play that a lot of people don't include in their guitar lessons, so I was going to make a quick video on how to play them. Okay, so the 3 fills that Slash plays are these right here. So that's the first one. The second is... and then the third one is... okay, so they're not too bad. Alright, so the first fill is by far the easiest in my opinion. So after the first chorus and then the second time they get into the main verse, Slash does the fill. So the lead up is something like this. Alright, so that includes the 2 fills. So the first fill is... alright, so he plays through the main riff verse 1 time. And then on the second time he goes... okay, so it's not that bad. So it's 5, 5, and then 3, and then you slide up from the 3rd to the 5th to the 7th fret on the D string, and then you hit that 5th fret again, and then the 7th fret on the A, 6th fret on the A, 5th fret on the A, 3rd fret on the A, and then 5th fret on the E, and then 3rd fret on the E, and then back up to the 5th fret. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so the second fill is a little bit trickier than the first in my opinion. Alright, so he plays it basically right after the first fill, so they kind of link together in a way. And so the way you transition into it is by hitting the 5th fret on the E string twice. Then you hammer on from the 3rd to the 4th on the A string, and you hit the open A. Okay, so it's... okay, and after you hit the open A, you're going to hit the 5th fret on the A, then you hit the open A twice. Okay. Then you want to hammer back on the 3rd and 4th fret of the A. Then after you do that, you hammer on the D string 5 to 7 twice. So now for the third one. Alright, so unfortunately this one is quite a bit trickier than the other 2. It's also longer and has more notes. So Slash plays this fill after the first guitar solo, still during the main riff. Okay, so he goes... so that's the fill. It's a little tricky, to be honest. So what you want to do is you want to start on the 7th fret of the D string, okay? Then you hit the 5th fret of the D string, then the 7th fret of the A, then the 6th fret of the A. Okay, so we're gonna try to break this up into like 4 notes at a time. So The next four notes are the 5th fret of the A, or sorry, the 5th fret of the D, the 7th fret of the A, 6th fret of the A, the 5th fret of the A. Okay, so if you put those two together, one more time. Okay, and then there's another set of 4 notes. And so this one is the 6th fret of the A, 5th fret of the A, 8th fret of the E, 5th fret of the E. So you want to reach over with your pinky for that 8th fret on the E. So if you put all 3 groups together, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's palm muting this entire time. Okay, confusing. That's the hardest part. If you can play that, then you're good. Alright, just the last 4 notes. Alright, so it's the 5th fret of the A, 5th fret of the E, 3rd fret of the A, to the 4th fret of the A. So it's 4 sets of 4 notes, making 16 notes total. Quick maths. Alright, so I'm going to put them all together. You can play with me if you want. I'm going to go slow. Okay? So up to speed, while palm muting, it's kind of like, so it's a pain in the butt. You got to alternate pick and whatnot. Something like that. And then there's actually a 4th fill, but it sounds terrible, and it's something like, I don't recommend playing it because it's terrible. And it's kind of like super edited, and you can't even really tell what he's doing. But it comes right after that 3rd fill I was just talking about. But forget about the 4th one. And yeah, that's it. So those are the 3 fills. Hopefully you learned something. It wasn't too difficult. I hope not. I'm not a great teacher.